Okay, good evening, Facebook, and welcome to another card of the day with myself, the Mystic Witch or Lady Moonlight. Today's card I've been called to use is the Angel card. Haven't used these for a while, but it's been in my head to use the Angel cards today. So the Angel cards it is. If there's one thing that I can advise when reading cards using your intuition, never second guess your intuition. If you've got more than one deck of cards, simply put it out there. Just ask whatever deity that you follow, whether it's a goddess, whether it's a god, whether it's the universe, whatever you put your trust in and set your intentions to, just ask them, what card must I choose today? And then go with that first thought. You might just see like an image of the deck of cards that you would be required to use for that day. You might just get a thought, angel cards, moon cards, tarot deck, oracle deck, whatever. Never second guess it. Just go with your first strong gut instinct. It's only when you go against your gut instinct that you're going to choose the wrong cards. So set your intentions, trust the answers that come in. Most of the answers that come in with your thoughts. Many people say to me, when you talk to spirit, do you hear voices, right? It's not always voices that you hear. It's your own thoughts, right? Thoughts are words, thoughts are energy, right? And we can manifest our thoughts, which are energy, and manifest it into fruition. You know, make it happen, manifest it. If you doubt something and you say it's not going to happen, guess what? That's exactly what's going to happen. It ain't going to happen. But if you put your trust in something and you really, really want something, you know, it's a true saying, you know, ask and it'll be given. If you don't ask, you don't get, my mother used to say. And it's the same with advice from spirit or whatever. If we don't ask, we just don't get. So that's my thought of the day. A lot of people have asked me, am I a tarot reader? No, I'm a spiritual card reader. There is a difference. Tarot readers or oracle readers can pick up a deck of cards and they go with the particular oracle card meanings, i.e. most oracle decks or tarot decks come with books that tell you the meanings for the card. I don't read cards like that, and that's why I get a lot of tarot readers saying to me, you're reading the cards wrong because that tarot card doesn't mean that. No, the tarot card doesn't mean that spiritually when I'm doing spiritual readings. It does for the tarot rule book. I don't work with the tarot rule book. I don't work with the oracle rule books. But I do work with my own intuition. I use the images and the numerology on the cards to actually read the cards. And I also ask Spirit for confirmation on what is in the card. Oracle cards such as angel cards can give you clue words as well that can set in with your intuition. So I just wanted to give a little bit of insight into tarot readers and spiritual readers. Before I picked up my very first set of cards, all my readings were spiritual. It was, I would sit with somebody And I would say, oh, your grand's here, or your aunt here, or your sister's here, and I would give messages back and forth. I later on used cards and experimented with cards. I still got the answers that I wanted from Spirit, but the cards gave me a deeper meaning and more definition and more meaning into the readings. And that's what makes a spiritual reader. So I just wanted to sort of mention that today as part of my thought of the day while I'm shuffling the angel healing cards. There's a lot of people that are going down sick with COVID at the minute, and it's probably the very reason that I've been called to do the angel cards, because they are angel healing. And I dare say the angels, or the healing angels, or healing entities, whatever you want to call them, deities, have obviously called for me to seek their guidance. Maybe somebody watching this video is ill or has COVID, or knows somebody that has COVID and is at a loss as to whether they're going to get better, what the healing angels have got to say. So I hope this card means something. Now there is a card that has just flown on the floor, so do you know what, I'm just going to go with that, because that's another thing with tarot readings. If a card flies out the deck, discard the rest and go with the card that flies out the deck, because that's what it's saying. You've shuffled enough, this is a card. Okay, Archangel Michael is the card that has flown out. So the Archangel Michael, or Michael, as some people call him, you're working very closely with this powerful Archangel who's protecting and guiding you through the situation. Now, even though Archangel Michael, or Michael, whichever you want to call him, is not specifically a healing angel, he is a guiding angel. And he's going to guide you into the right direction to go to. But as I said before in the thought of the day, to go along with this card, this was even before I picked the card. In order to get that guidance, in order to find out which route you have to go, you have to first ask. You know, angels, deities, they cannot go against our free will. You need to ask for their help. You need to ask for their guidance. They can't just say, oh, Lady Moonlight needs my help just now. Whether she likes or not, I'm going to give her that help. They can't do that. Just as we have earth laws here, we also have deities that you have to follow universal laws as well. And archangels, such as Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, are no exception to that. So Archangel Michael is saying, you already know he's there, so why haven't you asked for his guidance? He's willing to help you with your question, or with the problem that you are facing right now. Even if that problem is a healing problem, how do I get out of this situation? How is the best way to deal with this situation? You know, which direction do I go to go forward from whichever situation you are dealing with just now? You might have a multitude of questions in your head to ask, but nobody to ask. And Archangel Michael is saying, I hear you. I'm standing here right alongside you. I already know your problems. I already know the situation that you are in. I'm just waiting for you to say, can you help me please? Archangel Michael, show me the way. Now you can expand on that by asking Archangel Michael to show you the answers, or to give you the answers, or to give you direction through dreams. If you are asking Archangel Michael to give you answers through dreams, be sure to have pen and paper at the side of your bed. The minute that your eyes are open, write down anything that you remember from your dream, and then later on look back on it. Don't wait to get up, have your cup of coffee, and then go back and write your dream journal. Chances are by the time you've got out of bed, you've made your coffee, you've come back to your dream journal, you've forgotten your dream. So I always keep a dream journal and a pen right by my bed, and if I have a dream, the minute that my eyes are open before I even get out of bed, I will jot down what is in my dreams, because a lot of the time when I read my dream journal back, all the answers to the questions that I've ever asked are right there in the dream journal. And the answers might take a few days, it might take a few nights' dreams before I'll actually see the answers reveal itself. And that's absolutely okay as well. And that's why it's so vital to always write down what you remember. It doesn't matter if you don't remember the fine details in a dream. Write down what you remember, because chances are anything you've forgotten that night, Archangel Michael is going to fill in the details the next night. And so when you read back 7 days worth of dreams, you'll find that it's like a jigsaw piece. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Each piece fits in and tells a story. Alright? When you read a book, when you have chapters 1 to 20, chapter 1 isn't going to tell you how the story ends, right? You have to read chapter 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on, right to the end of the book to find out the whole picture, to find out what the book's about, who the characters are, what the actual outcome of that story is, right? It's the same with the dreams. You have to pin each piece or each fragment of the dreams together in order to get the answers that you seek. I hope this card has helped. If you haven't already asked Archangel Michael to show you the way, then please do. He's waiting. He's standing waiting for you to ask his permission to help. And he is going to give you the guidance and the answers you seek. You might want to ask him to give you thoughts. You will know that they're not your thoughts because you know your own thoughts. You know your own mind. And for example, if you're doing a shopping list and you're sitting, I'll have potatoes and milk, and oh, I have to phone my mother today. Now, why would you have a thought, I have to phone my mother today, when you were doing your shopping list? That thought wasn't your thought. That thought was Spirit saying, you're going to have to phone your mother today, something's not right. Alright? So, if your thoughts kind of wander off onto a different direction to what they initially were, chances are it's Spirit or Archangel Michael is giving you the answers that you need through your thought. Thoughts are energy. We are beings of energy. Take away our human form, our physical human form. We are just all energy, and all energy connects. So I hope you find this card useful for the card of the day. You can also catch up with my card of the day on my YouTube channel as well. And many versions of this card is also on TikTok and Instagram. Thank you for watching. And if you're on the Mystic Witch VIP group on Facebook, do come along today and pick a rune stone. You have to be a VIP to be able to get your VIP free readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to doing another card of the day with you tomorrow. Till then, love and bright blessings from myself, Lady Moonlight. Have a great night, everyone. Bye for now.